Not very many organizations have really gone into the profundity of tending to the interoperability gives that present different bottlenecks for the exchange in local area. Welcome to the by and large decentralized finance new symbol of Bitcoin, Bitcoin SV. Bitcoin SV gives less expensive and lightning quick exchanges dispensing with the intricacies associated with the genuinely decentralized biological system. Before we dive into the Bitcoin SV cost expectation, let us generally view a portion of the novel highlights of Bitcoin SV. Bitcoin Cash certainly is the for the most part second biggest fork of the Bitcoin organization, and from that point onward, there was one more fork in November 2018. Bitcoin SV, BSV. It was made to re-establish the first Satoshi convention, keep it stable, and scale greatly. As a gullible participant in 2018, not many individuals knew about Bitcoin SV and were a sort of minimal uneasy in exchanging BSV. A critical benefit fundamentally is that you can execute rates as the organization grows, adding to a remarkable expansion in the quantity of diggers incredibly. Upheld by a vigorous and high data transfer capacity exceptionally open blockchain stage, Bitcoin SV has tended to the openness issues setting up a crossbreed agreement component. A special component in every practical sense, is that it can trap deceitful or fake exchanges by peers wherein an affirmed block is fit for following the first block. Bitcoin SV depends on cryptographic techniques that are dependent on zero exposure proof and numerical consistency of the whole blockchain-empowered exchange, which is cross-checked without uncovering any information or a message on the other party associated with the exchange. A remarkable certainly trademark that hangs out in this convention is that it guarantees liquidity and guarantees lightning-quick speed of exchanges on the organization, which is genuinely critical. This distinguishable characteristic makes it essentially interesting contrasted with other Ethereum-based decentralized finance conventions and, simultaneously, lays out a plenty of mining roads. In view of the BSV cost forecast, a drawn-out increment is normal. The cost anticipation during the current year is around $12.663, which in every way that really matters, is genuinely critical. As per the Bitcoin SV cost expectation assessed by extremely long estimate, the bullish convention could for the most part go on as long as possible. BSV/USD ought to wind up marginally higher, say by 2022, $82.10, best case scenario. Bitcoin SV expectation, BSV/USD could arrive at a value normal of around $259.564165 toward the finish of 2022 and by 2025, going up to the most extreme cost of $842.27495. Be that as it may, this is keeping fingers crossed. In view of Bitcoin SV cost figure, BSV could go through countless headways and progress over the very next 5 years. Toward the finish of 2025, BSV could take off up to essentially reach as high as $750, really as opposed to prevalent thinking. Since December 2021, BSV coin was confronting rectification in an unpretentious manner. In spite of the fact that there was a truly slight recuperation from February 2022, however, from that point forward, the coin has enlisted an unstable development since March. Presently, the cost of Bitcoin SV is exchanging over the multi-day MA, which is a decent sign, yet the cost is as yet exchanging under multi-day MA in unpretentious way. As per the current situation, it is anticipated that BSV will show moderate recuperation temporarily. Bitcoin SV price prediction 2022, in opposition to mainstream thinking. In light of 1 year authentic information and expectations, there in every practical sense, are even cost estimates that the coin might think of its blockchain stage progressing itself from Ethereum base getting enrolled on the planet's kind of significant digital currency trades toward the finish of 2022, taking its cost to $125.31. Which is genuinely huge. Bitcoin SV price prediction 2023. The year's ends 2023 could offer a buy to for all plans and purposes negative and cynical cost patterns for the universe of digital currencies, particularly for BSV. It could mean the beginning of a time of fundamentally expectations and commitments loaded with hopefulness. The valued resource would ascend to a future cost of any place between the scope of $125 to $155. Bitcoin SV Price Prediction 2024. In the realm of digital forms of money like BSV, there could commonly be a conjecture of wonders, and there could be wizardry in the present moment as well. 5 years is a genuinely lengthy time span, incredibly. According to specialists' report, with a pandemic immunization coming to the front, it might mean a blast time for Bitcoin SV. Master financial backers of digital currencies generally plan for the long haul as opposed to the present moment. It wouldn't be an embellishment that this estimated digital money could break every one of the obstructions and endure everyday hardship, scaling a pinnacle cost of $156.27 in a genuinely significant manner. Bitcoin SV Price Prediction 2025. With government-issued types of money unfit to support themselves directly following the pandemic, this could come as a respite for all BSV financial backers, driving them to the way of high expectations and goals to execute in Bitcoin SV in a significant way. With a touch of tolerance and keeping the explicitly trusts high in every practical sense, long haul, financial backers can expect to circle back toward the finish of 2025, as the reception of BSV would generally develop dramatically, by when Bitcoin SV might be a sort of prepared player. Really look at here are other long-haul digital currency forecasts. Bitcoin SV Price Prediction 2026. The BSV cost conjecture has really somersaulted somewhat recently, thoroughly changing the pattern from the start towards the year's end. The coin might fill quickly, particularly for collusions in this year 2026. New organizations would bring Bitcoin SV, BSV, to the spotlight, making it the middle stage for ventures and a socially regarded digital currency cost fixed at $176.75, which is genuinely critical. Is BSV crypto a wise venture? Bitcoin SV, BSV, can be a productive venture choice. The cost rises to $89.73 presently, yet financial backers should especially do earlier most certainly an expected level of effort prior to gathering the exchange's monetary prizes. The cost expectation for Bitcoin SV sort of is that it would in every practical sense, get $141.11 throughout the following year. Continue to follow the cost conjecture in the news and the typical day-in graph for most extreme additions. Where could I at any point exchange and in a real sense purchase BSV? At the present time, you can purchase Bitcoin, BSV, at a lot of digital money trades, including Binance. When you especially have your exchanging account set up at one of the trades that exchange BSV, you should